Welcome back, everybody. Hi, it's me, Vicky from Get Your Soulmate and Dump the Rest. It's so great to have you here for this week's tarot readings for the signs. Just getting set up here. Sorry, I was planning on being here a little earlier than I am right now today, but I haven't been feeling good this weekend. I just uploaded a wonderful meditation to heal your inner child. For those who may get a chance, go ahead and listen to that. All right, so whether you're tuning in or just catching the replay, I want you to thank you all for coming and sharing the space with me. So what I'm going to do is usually I like to do the signs by Aries and going down, but I'm actually going to do a reading for each of the signs, and I'm going to have them clustered in fire signs, earth signs. Hey, Dawn. I'm going to do them this way. So everyone is going to get a reading, but actually two in this way. So I'm going to start with doing like the fire signs first, Aries, Leo, and Sag. And so after I do them, I'm going to do them as a general reading for all of the fire signs too. So with your sun, your rising and your moon sign and your Venus can be many of these. So, you know, you should stick around and watch all that could be. So let's see what is going on in your energy. I'm just bringing us up here. Just give me a moment. Here we go. In your energy. I'm just sorry, I thought I had my sound down. Nice to see you, Dawn. All right. So let's see what is going on. We'll do the fire signs first. So I'm going to do each of the four elements, fire, earth, air, and water. And then we're going to break it down to each of the four signs. So right now I'm starting off with fire. Look at you. Aries, Aries, Leo, and Sag. This is for the fire signs. And your outcome is you. I'm seeing you as your outcome here. You're in your energy. Look at you. You're actually taking it easy, being a little laid back, taking a step back. Oh, that's great. So you're taking a step back, you're resting, you're chilling, and you are looking, I'm just getting another deck of cards to do some clarification here. Sorry, changed my space around. All right, so you're taking a little break here. You're in a little bit of taking a break, knowing that things are not going in the commitment the way that you really want to have this going for you. So you're taking a step back from this relationship. You know that there was a lot of work where in your head you were like, no, I'm not going to stress over this. I'm just going to have some fun. And, you know, whether or not it was going to go anywhere, you knew that it was all in fun. But what's happening is what you didn't know is that this was never going to end. There was actually not something that was going to end quickly. This is something that is actually going to progress more long term. You just didn't know it then. What you have been actually working through, and this is the direction that you are being guided, that you have been focusing on, and it's something that you should be looking at, is what is it that has been causing you the sadness and the being upset? What is it that's, creating some of this disappointment that has been going on inside you? Because what you didn't realize is you have a barrier, because you have an expectation that relationships have to go a certain way in order for it to progress, and you just can't get that initial connection, the bond that makes things progress. You just can't get past that right now. So you feel a little bit like you're not in your power. You feel a little bit like you have to, be very transparent and, not be nurturing. And you are feeling very much that you're stepping more into what is good for them instead of what is good for you. But by doing that, you're going to see that this is going to go far. This is actually someone that is not going to be all full conflict. You're not going to be blindsided. You are really, truly going to see this progress as something that you both are going to contribute to. And it looks like this is really somebody that's going to be special for you. You won't have to go and question your values. You won't have to go and look at expectations. This is somebody that is going to be, they're going to make a decision. They're like, yeah, this is going to work out for us. And you won't be taking on the burdens this time. This is actually going to, take it a little slow getting started. But that's all right, because this is going to be solid. So, yeah, solid. Well, that was good news for you. All right, so let's start with Aries. All right, Aries. So Aries, you're a little afraid to give in to the situation. You feel a little stressed out about who you're giving your energy into. And it is about your person that you have been actually connecting with, or if it's long term, you're questioning the stability of all of this. This is very similar to what I'm seeing here from what I just did for your collective sign. So I'm seeing here that you don't want to take on the responsibility of being the nurturer and the caregiver, and you really just don't want to give into the situation anymore. And so what I'm seeing here is that it was something that you did in the past. You gave, and it never got anywhere. It just seems like whenever you were the one initiating and doing all the work, it just seemed like it was always ending badly. What you don't see is coming in this week for you, though, is there is a new beginning. You're not going to have to leave. This is seriously looking pretty good for you. I am seeing that things are not going to be going very fast. You really have to get in touch with your intuition here. Things are going a little bit in, you know, sometimes people rush into relationships too fast. And so this is something that you really should get to know them a little better. Feel it out. Get to, don't let yourself get caught up in, what they do, what they want, all of those things. Feel the energy of what is going on here. And like I said, don't be rushing into trying to escalate anything too fast. Just take your time. What is actually a hurdle to get through is this is not going to be like anyone you have ever dated before. Unfortunately, this is a situation that you really don't know what you're supposed to do. And so, oh, here, I should actually put my little sign up here. So for those who know what we're doing. And so for those who don't understand, it's kind of like making you feel a little uneasy. So you've got here the King and Queen of Cups. You two are really a match. So I don't know what's going on this week, but it looks like don't focus so much on them. Them are not to focus so much on you. Take your time here, and you will see that as long as you're not focusing on each other as your priority, and instead you're focusing on yourselves, you're going to see much healing here. This is going to be someone you're not going to need to walk away from. And what you do have to do is really feel your internal reaction to this person, because there is more to this than just a relationship. There is a lot of truth here. All right. So, Aries. And so if you stay with me until the end, if I have some time, I'll do just a couple of free reads. We'll see what shows up. It looks like somebody's main job is just to go around and trying to terrorize people who are doing tarot. Oh, wow. All right, so let's do Leo. All right, so Leo. All right, Leo. Leo, I'm getting here. If you are a female, you're questioning about losing a person. It seems like you're questioning what is going on here. There is, some sadness over someone that is not showing up for you right now. And, it's somebody that you felt was really worthy to you. And, you're feeling a little, feeling quite sad and upset that this person hasn't been contacting you right now. And it, you know, there seems to be was trouble in paradise in the past, and this has given you some agitation over whether or not this is going to go work out for you in any way. And so what I'm seeing was that this was a battle that you struggled with quite frequently by getting involved in relationships a little too casual, if you know what I mean. So what you have been focusing on and have been really good at, and the direction that you should be doing is, you know, walking away from anybody who doesn't want a commitment. So what has been blocking you and that you haven't seen coming was the fact that there was a situation where you were to move on from because you didn't like what you've seen. You didn't like the fact that you had no control. The person was micromanaging you. They were dictating to you. It was really uncomfortable for you. And it was just something that you feel that everything was going to be like that with everyone. But it was just under that circumstances. But you are being shown here that this is something that you can give to. You're not going to have to sacrifice yourself. It is something that is worth contributing to. And if you do, this has potential. If you put in the effort, this has potential. There is a lot of potential here. Unfortunately, even though you've got the King and the Empress side by side, it's more of go towards the magnet and not the action. Stop chasing, stop running and trying to tell them how they should be treating you and how they should be acting. It's important for you to start working with the law of attraction, because this is not something that you're supposed to be doing all the work. This is something that you are supposed to be attracting in a positive way, and that is the law of attraction. The more effort and work you do, the more you're going to get insecure, and that's why you had some problems before. All right, and the last of the fire signs, let's do Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Many is probably not getting my notifications anymore. I've been uploading so much. But I promise to slow down now. Ooh, I'm liking Sag. And I see your energy here, Sagittarius, right in your reading. Oh, you're in your reading. You're right here in your reading. Okay, so Sag, I see you. I see you right now. Focus quite a lot on your ability to attract. You know, are you worthy? Are you in your power? Are you a divine magnet? You're really focusing on getting in your energy. You're focusing on you with your affirmations and your divinity. It's actually really good. My hands feel really dry. The past shows you weren't so much in your energy. You were not very compassionate to yourself. You were really hard on yourself. You were a people pleaser too, because you were quite insecure. I am seeing what you did not see coming was the fact that the conflict was not in your divine feminine, but you had a distortion in the masculine energy. And so with this, there was, because of you had some daddy issues. And so there was a father figure that that you had to work through, maybe some energies that you had to let go of. And it was causing some conflict, and you just didn't know that was, going on in your energy. So what you are to do to focus on, because that was one of your strengths, is the fact that, you know, you're not failing. This is not done. You are getting in your energy. You are seeing your desirable. You are looking at yourself, doing the mirror work. You are really getting in your divine feminine energy. What is blocking you is the fact that you're getting a little too serious about the expectations. You know, this should not be a lot of work. This should be, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. The people who can sometimes just kind of come and show up and be gone the next day. I don't want this to set up for any form of expectations, because there are some people who are just going to show up and oh my gracious, I forgot to change my stuff here. I'm so sorry. Let's this is Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. My gracious, I didn't even turn it for Leo. These are great because they let me figure out where the timestamps are. So with people, when they usually are, you know, people who are, you know, basically just guys who are just trying to put in a little notch on their belt and a little attention, you tend to like those type of unattainable type of people. You like the mystery that's in behind them, and so you know that's never going to go anywhere. So it's like reprogramming yourself and seeing that sometimes you didn't see what was absolutely going on, was that you were actually having some problems with your own security. And so this could be usually maybe from a childhood where you were people pleasing, you were insecure, and you had maybe somebody who was emotionally unavailable for a parent. And so because of that, you are seeking somebody who is emotionally unavailable and very attached and emotionally maybe a little focused on money and what they have instead of having an emotional attachment. I do see overall that there is something that is happening here, and it's going to happen fast. And you should not look at what's happened already in the past, but focus on the present and the person that's showing up. Look inside, and it's like, what is going on here, right? You know, look at what is going on here, because there's definitely looks like this is going to be a connection once you can get past the direction of what you think is the start of a beautiful relationship. You're just so used to the consistency of what was natural for you is not natural for a relationship. All right, so let's go and do earth signs. I don't think I have earth signs. I don't think I have earth signs as the, yeah, I don't have those. So I'm just going to go and put mini reads when I do those ones. All right. So earth signs. This would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Ooh, Virgo, I see you. Or Taurus, actually. This one is Virgo, but It's an earth sign showing up in this read. Love it. All right. So I not only love that, but I've got, well, not one, but two. Look at these signs. So, Virgo. Virgo, you are trying to really look at your heart. You're focusing on, is it worth it? Is this relationship worth it? Is this the person I want to go through all of this hard work for? You know, can I find somebody that I can have feelings for? Or, you know, at the end, after I'm done here, will I have feelings for this person? So there is a lot of focus on overcoming this challenge. I have a tickle in my throat. Overcoming this challenge. And in this challenge that has taken place, I see here that in the past, regarding the situation, there was often this person kept on coming back, but it wasn't really ever going anywhere. And you were getting into your head quite often. So what you didn't see coming was it was your responsibility to make this abundant. It was your responsibility to make a go of this. And you didn't really know how to do this. So, you know, what you have to do, what is your strength in the situation, what you should continue with is, you know, don't take on the burdens. It's not your responsibility. This is about you connecting with your inner self. This is about you looking at how you're reacting. This is about you self-searching. And this is not about the other person. All right. So the more that you are going to just, you know, enjoy this in a process, that's the way you're supposed to. You see, what has been blocking you and in getting in your way of this is you have abandonment issues. And this abandonment issues is like, I need them to give equally. If I give a little bit, I need them to show up just as equally. And these abandonment issues are kind of getting in your way. And so you are guided. You know, this isn't about romance. You know, if the person is not going to show up and give you the flowers and, you know, all of the peaches and cream, it's because of the fact you need somebody to actually show up to be a match as your divine complement. You're still going through a process of healing. And this healing that you have been going through is because if you choose to go in this direction, you know your heart is going to be broken. And so the direction that you've been going in is, this is my divine counterpart, everything is going to work out. But there is healing that needs to be done. You know, this may be somebody that you love, but this person doesn't want a commitment. This person just wants to have a lot of fun. And, you know, they seem like a lot of fun, but they have a lot of fears that happens. And especially since this is not someone who wants to give in to this. It's not, you know, they haven't been denying you anything. They've been really honest in telling you the truth, but it really just depends on a perspective, really. You know, if you give in to what they need, they're there, but they're not going to be willing to be there for you too. And that's going to be a little hard for you. I said Virgo, but for earth signs. Earth signs. So it looks like maybe this relationship maybe, you know, do you want to hold on to the twin flame that may not show up for you? Do your inner work. Do your inner work. All right, so the first one would be Taurus. All right, I kind of resonate with that. I'm an earth sign. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are in a situation where you're like, nope, it's not over. It's not over. What you don't see hidden behind the scenes, you have both of them. I'm not avoiding attachment. I am going to be secure. I'm going to do the work. I am going to come out of this. So you have here, Taurus, it's not over. You didn't get what you wanted, but you know it's not over, you know, and it's not over until the fat lady sings. I don't know if I like that expression, but that's what came up. It was like, no, it's the card. Maybe it's what the card had said to me, but it just basically something happened where you just feel that initiative that, no, this is not done. I know that I can do more. And so, you know, in the past, you know, this person wasn't showing up for you. It just seemed like they were emotionally unavailable and they were not actually contributing or being evasive or just not even showing up. What you didn't see coming was that this had a lot to do with you being in the vibration of knowing it was going to be done, knowing that this is going to work out for you. You had some, you felt hopeless and you felt like this is not going to work out for you, and you were manifesting that. So you are to focus in what the energy that you are doing so good is you know, making that choice to initiate a new manifestation, to initiate with this new information, to see there's a spark ignition of a new possibility, of a new inspiration. And with this, you can create a new manifestation. It doesn't matter if it's the same person or not. You have ignited a new manifestation here. So what I'm seeing here is what is actually being a blockage or hurdle for you is that this person is not, you know, chasing you, not coming after you, doesn't seem to even be available. And it looks like you're actually even blocked is a possibility here. And what you are guided to do is, that's all right. Don't be focusing on them. You focus on what's going on with your heart. There is a lot of healing that's taken place. And if you do that healing, you're going to see that this whole process was about you letting go of some issues of codependency. You had certain things that had to be transformed in you. Some of the things that you told yourself was getting in your way. And once you start changing those processes, you'll see your manifesting will start to change with it. This person who was avoiding attachment, not showing up for you, will actually show up. I'm really getting, I've got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They're going to show you that, and Knight of Pentacles. Like this is here all together here, and they're gonna they know that they are your masculine, and like this is the thing, if you don't feel worthy, if you don't feel your heart is open when they show up, and it's going to happen really fast when it happens. It's important for you to see that you are desirable, that you are ready, that you have your monies, and you're valuable, you're worthy, right? You're worthy. Really get into that energy of feeling your self-worth. All right, so next is Virgo. All right, Virgo. I'm a Virgo. And as well, so it's your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. All right, so Virgo. Well, Virgo, you've been doing a lot of inner work. And so because of a lot of the inner work, it's starting to get you to change so much that you're not the same person that you used to be. You're not the person that used to be so much that you're a brand new person. And now that you are changing so much, you're starting to question if the people that were showing up for you are still the people you want them to be, you know. And so what I'm seeing here, Virgo, in the past, you were in your energy. I'm seeing here that you were on the search of truth, and you were traveling a far distance to find your truth. You went on a journey and you took it far. The thing is, what you didn't see coming was that you had a challenge to overcome of relationships ending. You tend to need to find the answers, and you wanted to have a long-term commitment, and you wanted it to be that person, and it wasn't gonna go. So what I'm seeing here is to focus on what is your strength, and that you're doing a great job at, and keep that direction, is to focus on your heart. Focus on that love. Focus on you being compassionate, and absolutely not working so hard. You know, take a little break. You've been really, I actually can vouch for that. I've been working really too hard. Hi, Nisha. So it's important for you to not have such high standards, not being so hard on yourself, and really being really compassionate, not only to others, but to yourself. It's important for you to see that what has been blocking you during this difficult time was the fact that your perspective had changed as you were doing a lot of work. And and you yet have a limited belief. You don't believe that you can have a happy relationship. And as long as you don't believe it, it's really hard for you to receive it. So what I'm seeing here is you're not willing to sacrifice yourself, because the fact is you're like, no, I don't want to do this. And as long as you don't want to do it, if you think that, that's what's going to happen for you. But what you are being guided, that is true, is, this is not about healing anymore. You've done the work. You've done the healing. You just have to say, this is what I want. And, you'd be surprised at how much power in the chosen words that you follow through with. You have so much more power than you know. It has nothing to do with worth. It is, the effort of being with somebody who is not going to contribute too much to this relationship and may be emotionally shut down, not really caring who you are to them, who is actually not really going to contribute to anything, wants to be a little adventurous with this and have a little fun on the side. Really, what is your just is, what do you want here? I see you very worthy. I see you very sexy. And the conflict really is you holding on to this commitment. Otherwise, this relationship is not going to fulfill you, other than might even take you down a notch a bit. So that's the thing, is you're doing all this work. What are you doing it for? Why do all of this work just to say, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Well, you do care, because you wouldn't have done all the work in the first place. Just say, what do you want? All right. Next one we're doing is Capricorn. Nisha and Dawn, I did a wonderful meditation just before coming on. I did the announcement of the winner. I exceeded 1,000 subscribers, and in 48 hours I had over 11,111 views. So I decided to celebrate and offer somebody a premium read, and when I do my memberships, they'll get a free membership as well. So basically what I did also before that was an inner child healing meditation. It was one that I've done before, but it turned out really well, so you should go and check that out. All right, Capricorn. So I posted a YouTube short with the winner being announced. So I hope everybody gets a chance to congratulate that person. I did try to reach out and tell them that they won. All right, Capricorn. Why are you so worried you're not ready? You are so in your head about your emotions. You are in your energy here. That's a great thing here. I do see you in your energy. Thing is, Capricorns, you tend to not feel your emotions. So it looks like here you're hesitating to start this new venture because you think you're not ready. And, in the past, you weren't. In the past, you didn't know what you want. In the past, you didn't know the subconscious work that was involved. In the past, there was a lot of things that are not the same as now. And what you did not see coming was there was some challenges with your mother. And not so much the mother, but the mother wound. All right, the mother wound. And so this was not about you walking away. This was about you repairing the mother wound that you had in yourself. And this was something passed down in generations. And so what you are to focus on is focus on your money. Focus on how worthy you are. Focus on what you have been working so hard on. You know, don't focus so much on moving on and, you know, leaving your comfort zones. You know, your comfort zone is where you are focusing on work. And so that is actually important for you not to actually leave anywhere yet. There's something that's going to be happening there. I do see that what is blocking you is a karmic connection regarding you healing some pain. I'm seeing here that you don't want to leave the victim mentality. It brought you some comfort, and it was for you to see. It was your responsibility to see that it was not your contract that you were honoring, the one that is giving you some discomfort. You're taking on the responsibility regarding this contract, but really, truly, it's just causing a lot of conflict for you. And that conflict for you is actually interfering with your abundance. So focus on the money and go after what is actually deserving for you. I am seeing here that you are emotionally not sure if this is over for you, but you are actually going to see it. It looks like somebody at work. It's going to initiate a little hope for you and start something happening here. But you're a little in your head. Get out of your head, because when it happens, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen real fast. But you just got to get out of your head right now. In fact, when you're in your head like that, it can actually interfere with your manifestation. And then you're kind of like a dog chasing after your tail, and you're wondering why there's no dog there, and you were just running after your own tail. So that's kind of what's happening here. Alrighty, and let's go into the air signs. I don't know how to change these so these transition better. So let's do air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's a lot of earth energy. A lot of earth energy with you. All right. So I'm seeing here that you're looking at, should I give to this? Should I give to this equally? You know, this person wants this. You know, I want it. You know, you're in deciding. You're in a decision mode. Should I do this? Should I not? Looks like there's a potential of a relationship here. And you know, in the past you've loved this person, but kind of had some anxiousness that come up quite frequently. And so it just felt like it was a lot of work. A lot of work. You might love them, but it was a lot of work. And so even though you loved him and it was a lot of work, what you did not realize that had a lot to do with the fact that there was nobody else that was going to help you through you falling in love. It was just like, you didn't have to just choose. You did everything. You tried to date everybody. You tried to find, this person was just always the one who always showed up, the one who was always showing up. And so, what you need to do is focus on your high standards. This one is truly a soulmate. This one is somebody that you have past life connection with. And so this person is someone that is worthy of your pursuant. Now, what is an obstacle for you, though, is the fact that you already have some past life karma. And that past life karma has been building up. So that is the residue that's interfering with your drama. You are guided to take things slow. And, sometimes it's not going to even seem like this is what you want. So you get a little moody sometimes. Sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. It's how it's working out. But it's only because of the fact of the push-pull of this magnetic energy, because this person is the magnet who pulls you in. And sometimes they are working through their own issues of being free and allowing themselves to attract you in, which they're supposed to do. When you're looking back, because it looks like here, you've been looking hard at what has been taking place with you guys. And it just seems like sometimes this situation doesn't even seem like it's for you, but you guys been juggling, and it's been like making a decision. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? And should I go? And this is what's actually showing up for you, is that you don't know if this is what you want. But it looks pretty powerful that you do. It's just, you're just quite indecisive, which, air sign, being indecisive, well, that's no surprise. All right, so let's start with Gemini. All right, so Gemini. Well, there looks like a lot of fire going on in your reading here. A lot of passion going on, but it is about somebody that, somebody here, it's not, it looks like it's someone here that has not been working out for you. Unfortunately, it looks like, you've had this, it looks like there has been some communication with somebody, and it's just not working out in the direction that you want to see it going. It's kind of like, it's not, the passion has dwindled. It's just not going in the direction you thought it would. And so, in the past, you've had situations where this person really disappointed you, made you feel unworthy, made you feel insecure, made you feel very unhappy. What you didn't see that was happening here was that you were to really step up and expand. You were to actually look at your self-worth, and you really actually felt You felt not insecure, but there was too much focus on money. And because it was so much focus on money, it was something that you had to learn how to be more secure about finances. I'm seeing here that, you know, nobody needs to know how much money you have. Nobody has to know anything. Stop revealing what, how much money you have is nobody's business. And so if you don't share with them how much money you have, then nobody will even know. What I'm seeing here for you is what's blocking you is completion of a cycle. You didn't want to see this relationship end. You really wanted them to stay in your life. But I'm seeing that you have a new contract with abundance. You have money that is going to be overflowing for you, but you need to follow through with the contract. And that contract is for you to not have the conflict with this person who seems to be manipulating you or controlling you or influencing you in some way that is actually a big conflict for you. It's causing a lot of negativity for you in your life. All right, so Gemini, let's do Libra next. Hi, Vinod. Oh, great. I thank you. I know Nisha is so great. So great. I love Nisha. Always, always, I have a great supportive little team. I am just doing Libra. We'll be doing a few reads at the end. So hang out for a little while. We're just going through, we're doing Libra now. And then we'll do the water signs after that. And then we'll have a few moments to do a few free reads. All right, Libra. Well, Libra, I got the devil twice. All right, so either you're dealing with a Capricorn. So there's a possibility you're dealing with a Capricorn here. I see the king and the queen. So you definitely have a lot going on about a relationship. So right now I'm seeing that there is, you have to be patient regarding this person. You find you want to have things a little bit in excess with this person, and you have to kind of like hold back a lot. You have to be really patient. You have to really kind of play your cards and really maintain that inner control. You got to hold back a lot. And so, this is something that has been, should I follow through here or not? Well, you know that in the past, when you get too attached to someone, things kind of went sideways. And, maybe there is something here about maybe you have attachment disorder, which it seems like it's more of an insecure attachment disorder. But in the past, what you see here, in the near future, what you didn't see coming was the fact that there was a lot of deception about who was your friends and who was there for you. You didn't realize who was actually going to really show up for you. I am seeing what is really important for you to focus on is about healing. Not to be the authority, not to be in charge, but you to actually see that you are healing, and it's important for you to follow through with what is going on with your heart, because what is actually being a problem for you is the fact that you do love this girl, this woman, or this person. It seems like a masculine love and a female, but divine feminine. But you do love this person. And because of the fact, so I got the king and the queen here. So, pay attention to how you feel. Look at the fact that maybe it is one-sided. Maybe it's not equally important. Maybe this person is not showing up for you, but I have the queen, the king, and the knight. So there is a possibility that you're maybe in love with somebody else's girl. Maybe it's your best friend's girlfriend. Maybe it's somebody that you don't want to be in love with. Maybe it is someone that makes you not be a best candidate because you don't know how to give to this relationship. So it seems like there is something going on here where you pull away. You may be passionate for them, but it's just like you freak out. So maybe you have to look at maybe you have a fear of commitment, and that fear of commitment is because people leave you. Oh, maybe you got some abandonment issues. And so this abandonment issue is maybe what is causing you to be a little heavy on, maybe you got some addictions here going on. This is actually more than what you think it is. I think this is something to do subconsciously, and I think you're distracting yourself, and for you suffer from limerence. And if you suffer from limerence, that means that things have to be in excess for the dopamine high. And you don't really know what is high and what is emotionally fulfilling. You're looking for the rush. Oh, that makes sense. All right. So, next sign up is Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. So what is with your sign? Your air signs are having some, where's my little, oh, here it is. What if with you air signs, you're dealing with some pulling away, love bombing, and just pulling away, being really impulsive. So, yeah. So you got the Knight of Swords coming up in the same spot for an outcome. And so what this is telling me here is get the Page of Cups upside down. So this is telling me here that you are Aquarius, questioning, is this a fated relationship? Is this the person you're in the community and you're like, oh, this person doesn't love me. I know that this is somebody that's not going to come back. You know, I don't seem to be in the victim mentality. I'm, you know, manifesting everything really good. But the thing is, I feel like my clock is ticking. I don't have a relationship. I don't have that relationship that I really wanted. I am seeing that I've done a lot of subconscious work. I am, you know, expanded my spiritual practice. I'm not in my head at all. I've done a lot of work, but what has been absolutely being an obstacle for you is the fact that your happiness was tied up to this particular someone. And if I would say maybe Lilith in your chart, it is a something that you have to look at is what causes you shame. Shame tends to be something that you have to overcome. So there seems to be something that you can't see. It's subconscious, and it has nothing to do with what you have done. It is just something that you have to work through, and I think it's past life. I am seeing here that you are healing your scarcity mindset, but you're being a little impulsive, so be careful with your money. Because this person is going to be in and out. I know he's showing up like they are ready for some kind of new beginning here, but they are not they're not ready like you are. You're much more ready than they are. That's for sure. Okay, Aquarius. We're going to go and do the water signs, the last batch. I may have to get a drink of water. All right. So, water signs, what's going on with you? Water signs tends to be the emotional ones. It'd be interesting to see what kind of energy I'm seeing you're in. You have a lot of your energy here on the board. So this would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh, not only once, I see them twice. All right. Cancer, oh, sorry, water signs. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Cancer here. So I'm seeing here that you are a people pleaser. You're just like giving your energy to what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You're not even looking at what you want in this relationship. It's just all that matters to you is what you're doing, what you're doing. And so in the past here, you know, this person gave you a lot of self-reflection. There was a lot for you to look at yourself in this connection. And it was really easy. It was really easy for you, you know. And here now it's kind of like conscious and subconscious. You've got the lovers in conscious and subconscious here. And so, and one is a masculine and one is feminine. It's crazy, right? Crazy. This is subconscious and this is conscious. So here it's kind of like in the past, it was really easy. You were able to see what was going on. They gave you lots to, you know, self-reflect. You knew what you wanted. I'm not doing free reads until after I'm done all the signs, Nisha. I'm still doing water signs. Yeah, I have 3 water signs to do yet. After we're done that, then I'll do some of that. So with the fact, what you didn't see coming was the fact that this person, this person didn't turn out who you thought they were. You know, they're actually surprising you. Everything that you thought you knew about yourself, they showed up completely different than you expected. In fact, now you're paying too much attention to what they're doing, and they were not at all what you were expecting. So maybe, you know, maybe you're creeping them a little bit, because I'm seeing here that what you need to focus on is, you know, don't be looking at all your other choices, because really all you have to focus on is what is going to make you happy. You know, if you focus on what is making you happy, the rest doesn't matter. You are needing to get out of how do I make them feel happy? How do I make them feel safe? How do I, you know, why don't you look at what about you? You know, why put everybody else as a priority? I'm seeing here what blocks you is the fact that you are always liking to be giving gifts and surprising someone and being all that they wish for. You know, there is important things in life than your emotional availability. In fact, you're a little too emotional available, and people are not used to that. You are to focus a little bit on, you know, taking your guard down and not drinking so much. I'm seeing here that you have been maybe being a little excessive, and if you actually check yourself and take away the drink, maybe you'll see that you've been repressing your emotions and that you haven't been really happy in communicating with who you have been and missing this person after all. I am seeing that there is some challenges regarding this person that made you really happy, and you thought it was over and you thought it was done, and it seems like they're showing up somehow in your energy. So it looks like you're going to hear from somebody from the past. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer's week have for them this week? Cancer. Something to do with some father energy here. All right. All right, so Cancer, I'm seeing here that you've had some really high expectations regarding this person. If you're female, it's somebody that you have been really like a father figure, or somebody that has been really showing up for you. But it seems like they are seeming to really be showing up for you. It seems like they've been supportive. They want to be supportive. They want to be available to you. And it's kind of making you say, but I like to do all the work. I like to pursue. I like to show up for them. What's going on here? And so it's kind of making you wonder, you know, like, well, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Because this is just, it's just being handed over to me. You have a receiving wound here. And so I'm seeing here in the past, you know, things had to be fated, and there was always like a crisis of some sort. It was some legalities that you had to work through. And so what you didn't see coming was there was a situation where your standards were quite high and you wanted people to show up. And if you gave a lot, you wanted somebody to show up with that high standards too. And so the focus of your energy, where you've been really good, is you walk away from anybody that is not to the level of your standards. You know, you just, you stonewalled, you blocked them, you just like, whoop, you know, next. And so the thing is what you have to look at is the fact that you were shutting down your heart, you were shutting down the romance, and you wouldn't let anybody actually get close to you. So, you know, this person who was a soulmate, it didn't end. In fact, it's still seeming to come up, and there is looking like some kind of reconciliation that might be happening regarding a commitment with somebody you love. Yeah, it's sorry, but it's fated. It was not to end yet for you. And that's Cancer. Scorpio. Scorpio. Look at you, Dawn, being so dedicated. I know it's only 2 of you watching right now, but don't forget to like and subscribe if you can. Scorpio, look at you. You got Scorpio energy right here. Right at the start, right in your energy here. All right, lots of water. So Scorpio, right at the start, you're here like, oh, you're questioning, is this person ready for you or not? This person, there's a lot of love here. A lot of love here. A lot of love. In fact, going to surprise you about how much they love you. And in the past, you know, they were great at starting and initiating things, but then things kind of went stagnant. And what you didn't see coming was there needed to be a certain situation, needed to be healed. There was a lot to do with regarding they needed to be alone for a little bit. And so what you need to focus on is how far you come and not be taking on the responsibility for what other people have to deal with. It's not your battle. This is somebody else's battle that they have to deal with, and it's not yours to overcome. What is blocking you is, you know, you get a little bit into your head and you get a little toxic sometimes, okay? But I am seeing here, don't be focusing so much on your friends and your family and looking back at the past and, you know, taking the advice of everybody else. In fact, taking that advice kind of got you in trouble in the end. So what's happening is you are to focus on what is equally contributing to your happiness. All right? Who wants to contribute to happiness and who wants to take your happiness? That's the difference. You really don't have any choice. The one who wants you to be happy is the direction you should go in. And this is not somebody new. This is somebody that made it seem like you were not good for them. So this is somebody that wants to come back to you. So you'll be surprised. Looks like a little coming back. All right, almost finished, guys. Pisces, last reading, and then we'll do some free reads for you. All right, so Pisces, here we are. All right, so Pisces. All right, Pisces. A lot of promises here. All right, Pisces, somebody's been upsetting you. You can't put your finger on it. You don't have the proof. Something's been going on behind your back and it's upset you. And so, you know, in the past, you had some problems in this relationship where things kind of went sideways before. And what you didn't see coming was this person, it looks like somebody is, I really hate to say something that's kind of negative, but it seems like somebody has been kind of impulsively doing things that they shouldn't be doing. It looks like somebody is like maybe doing something behind your back that shouldn't be. It's definitely looks like there's somebody. I'm not saying there's somebody on the side, but they're definitely doing something behind your back that you don't know about. I am seeing to focus on the fact that the person may not be quite mature and they do have some tendencies to not be, when they say that they don't want to put a label on the relationship, they don't want a relationship, period. And I think that there is a possibility that, you know, they're just not there. They're just, they like attention. And so there are times here that I'm seeing that you're done giving into this. You're not even giving them the attention. You know, you're there because you love them, but the commitment is not there. They're actually causing you a lot of anxiety and you don't want it over. And as long as you keep on holding on, you're going to see that your happiness is going to go when you let go of whatever this is, because it's karmic. All right. There's only 2 of you online. We're going to do some free reads. Dawn, did you want a reading? I know you had one recently. All right, guys. Got to pop the question in there. What do you want to know? Also, breaking news. I do have a winner. This winner is going... yeah, you just had a reading recently, so I'm sure you probably get all your answers to the readings. So I have a winner. I had hit beyond 1,000 subscribers, and also in a short period of time I exceeded, and I ended up having like 11,111 views and on 48 hours. So I thought I would offer a prize in celebration. And so we are announcing the winner. There is a video short that I just put up announcing the winner. And I am reaching out to that person and letting them know that they had won. So my details would be provided to them. All right, so Dawn, yes, you just had one recently, so you're going to pass. There is someone else here, and I don't know what's going on there. And I know Nisha kept on checking in, but I think Nisha's still here? I think you left me. You and your friend left. You were excited to come back for the reads, but Vinod and Nisha, I don't know what happened to you. I can't do a reading if you're not here. So while I'm waiting to see if they're still showing up. All right, so inner child healing. It's a really good one. I just recorded it today. I did another one last evening and uploaded, and it is a really deep clearing one, and all of the karmic imprints and vows from past lives. It's really profound. I also did some subconscious reprogramming videos, and so those are there for you. I am also working on a few just easy listening music just to pass some time and keep your vibration up. And let me see, I'm doing the weekly check-ins for the signs, free reads usually every weekend. I try to do them every Saturday and every Sunday. Weekly check-ins for the signs every week, and on Sundays, and the first of each month I will do them for all the signs. I'll upload a couple of meditations when I can, and there is a whole bunch of shorts that I will upload with some information that would be fun. But other than that, put in the comments, let me know what you need me to work on for you, and let me do that, because you know I'm here for you too, right? Thank you for showing up for me. Because that's it for this week's tarot reading for the signs, and I hope these messages all resonated for you and help you guide, be the guide for you for this week. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which part of the reading spoke to you the most. I love hearing your stories. I love connecting with you And just remember to put on your notifications so you never miss a live session or a video. And thank you for being here, sharing this journey with me. And until next time, take care of yourself, stay aligned, and remember you're a star in your own story. Tej, I'm just leaving. I just said my whole goodbye. Oh, great. Well, it's nice to say hi to you too. I was just wrapping up. I did all my signs, and I always do free reads. On Sunday night when I do all the signs, I'll do some free reads right after the signs. I went to do signs today, but I ended up getting tied up doing the meditation that I just posted. I did a really great one on healing the inner child. You should check that one out. I think you'll like that one. And it's really powerful, really powerful. And like I had said, put a note in the comments and let me know what spoke to you the most. All right, so I'm gonna go back and put all the timelines in under all the signs so you'll be able to find everything so easily. And congratulations. I'm not going to say the name. I want you to go find that short and so you can see who won. Congratulations. All right. Good night and stay aligned.